Thanks, guys. Welcome back to Chew News. So what's news to chew? Jace, you got something to...
Yeah, well, the other day I read an article on news.com.au. It was about how quickly do corporates actually respond to their web inquiries. Now, interestingly, it's by Strikeforce Sales, and they surveyed 490 businesses with over 100 employees, and they came back with that 59% of them took over 7 days to actually respond to a web inquiry.
That's shocking.
So it is, it's really bad. Yeah. So I guess...
And did they do the inquiry over the web?
Absolutely.
So how did anyone respond to it?
Yeah, now.
Now. So, 495 of them
So
did.
what I've got for you guys is,
Inside
what do you think is a realistic response, and does anybody have any experience with, speed of response from people inquiring online?
I think it makes a huge difference. I know when we act on direct email contact from potential clients, it's fantastic to be able to hit them straight away with, this is what we can do or whatever it might be. When you were saying this just then, it brought back a story that one of the girls that does some work with us, she sent out an email to 30 different agencies or something like that and got 2 responses back. So, it's pretty full on kind of figures, unfortunately. It's pretty scary.
And how quickly should you respond though? Like, if you send an email out...
You should have a dedicated account manager who looks after that particular area, and they should be responding within the hour.
Yeah.
Particularly for a big corporate company too.
Definitely.
They would have someone in the IT department that's all they do.
Do you think people expect a response straight away? Within the hour? Do you think maybe a day or 2 days, 48 hours isn't unreasonable?
Think about it though. I mean, if you're wanting to buy a fridge and you send an inquiry out to 4 different places, you're really wanting to buy that fridge pretty quickly, aren't you? So you're going to act on the first person. Probably that you call.
It's kind of your first impression of customer support.
Customer service.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Sure. Absolutely, yeah. In our experience, we've had some, certainly in the finance game, if the company doesn't respond within the first minute of sending the inquiry, they lose the lead.
Does it matter what the response is?
No, it doesn't. Preferred phone call.
Oh, okay.
So if you can, the email comes in, you see the inquiry. If you don't respond within the minute, you're usually likely to lose the lead. And now it's much easier if you can grab a phone number rather than just an email address. Some people don't respond to email, or they'll put in their Hotmail address or their Yahoo address or whatever. Their side email address because they don't want to get spammed.
Yeah.
So if you can grab a mandatory phone number, and also ask them what time they'd like to be contacted, that can help too, because some people might be in the office, they're not going to take a call straight away during office hours, so try and grab when's the best time for you to respond.
Does that lead back to having proper information on your website that's, I guess, telling people what they need to know?
Yeah,
So you're not being inundated with silly questions like what dimensions is it, or how much does it cost, or when's the delivery time? So you're not flooding yourself.
The whole point is to capture that inquiry and do something really active with it. Don't just treat it like crap. Really exercise it and value them. Who else has newsletter inquiry forms on their site?
Yeah.
Yep. No, we certainly do.
Yeah. Do you get many people subscribe?
Not really.
No.
We do have a direct mail triggered campaign hooked up to our website, and we do get a few off that.
Yep.
And that's interesting. We do get a lot of estimates coming through our website. Like for print estimates, and that tends to work quite well for us.
We get about 100 or so new subscribers to our newsletter each month. And I actually make a point of trying to contact it or speak to everyone that comes in. So when they
Just
subscribe,
via email,
just
like,
via email, not over the phone. They'll send through the subscription saying that they want to be part of our newsletter, part of our report, and then I'll send them a personalised email back saying, g'day, thanks for being on board. That kind of situation.
How did you build that initially? Like, how did you build those numbers up to 100 a month?
I think just quality of the content more than anything. It's just relevant content, slightly different, and kind of easy to read, easy to understand, and a bit more layman's terms. But it's always what's happening next, and I think that's probably the biggest thing. A lot of people we find kind of pass it off to their industry people and other people they know, which is great.
So it's got a leader in there, a bit of bait to say, hey, if someone else got it forwarded to them, they want to be on the next one to make sure they don't miss out.
Definitely, yeah.
So
absolutely.
the content of your leader is really important. So
absolutely, 100%.
How are we going to attract them?
That's it.
So how are we going to capture more leads from the website? How are you going to get people to make that inquiry.
Well, let's talk about that next week, eh?
Yeah, very good.
Yeah, okay.
Cool as.
All right.